Hi everybody! Welcome to Glitterati Glamour. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on a really light, everyday, like brown, natural look. I did it here on this eye. I know you may be thinking, sis, you don't really look like you're all done. What's happening? So I did it on this eye and I think I'm gonna do it on this eye. So I've already primed my lids with the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. This has been my go-to eye primer for a very long time. And let's just jump into it, should we? Let's do it. Okay, so first I prime my lid, obviously, which is checkmark done. Next, I go in with just a nice like little transition shade. So today I'll be using the Mini Controversy in the Conspiracy palette from Jeffree Star Cosmetics, the Sheen Dawson x Jeffree Star collab. I usually go in with Cry on My Couch. Right here, there it is. Just kind of in the crease and a little bit on the lid to kind of make everything transfer. So I'm gonna go in with my JS6 flat fluffy brush. It's just kind of nice to get everything everywhere. So I just bring that, where's my, there it is. I bring that, I sweep it across the crease just to try and get in there. It doesn't usually show up on my skin tone, mostly because I am that color. But it kind of just makes it nice and almost like a second primer to make sure everything blends nicely. So next I'm gonna go in with the Conspiracy palette and I'll do shade TanaCon. And TanaCon I put in my crease. I use JS12, it's just a fluffy brush, and I'm putting it mostly in my crease and just along, maybe like blend up more towards the brow bone than onto your lid, just because we do really want this to pop as it is our main color. So with that kind of swept across the lid, I am going to grab a pointier fluffy brush where it's a little bit thicker, a little bit more to it. This is the JS9 and I go in to shade Diet Rootbeer because it's a nice deep brown but not too deep, where it kind of makes it look like too dark on my face. I'll use Spiraling, which is this shade here, and I'll sweep it along my lash line. I didn't do that today, but if you want to see what that looks like, I can do a video on that. Or with that, using that, I don't know. I don't know if you guys want to see that. Let me know, comment below if you want to see it. So this I like this brush because I'm like able to get it into the crease as well as winging out on my lid. And so I really like to blend it on the lid, and then I'll take the pointy end and put it into like the inner or outer corner of my eye and sweep up. And then I'll kind of follow the shape of my brow bone, so it gives it a little bit more of a cat eye. Usually, so now I'll like blend out using Cry on My Couch again, and this JS13 brush. It's just a smaller fluffy brush, kind of. It's easier to get detail in. And so I don't want to ruin what I have, I just want to blend into the brow bone a little bit. And so I'll take that and kind of just go over what I have. You can see I need a little bit more. Okay, so now that that's a little bit more blended, this look is super simple, honestly. And then when you pair it with like a nice red lip, you can go out on the town. This red is Haus Labs Rip Lip Liner in shade Supermodel, and I have it just all over my mouth. I think it's a really nice color. It would go really well as a lip liner to Jeffree Star Cosmetics Are You Filming, I think. I think it would go really well. It'd give it a little bit of a deeper undertone, I don't know. I don't actually really know what I'm talking about, but we're all here, aren't we? So next I grab a flat packing brush. This one is dirtier than dirty, but we take it anyways. And I dip into shade Ranch. I think it's a really pretty color just to give you a little bit of pop on your lids. I always like a glitter shade on my lids, just always. So I put a little bit on the thing, and I don't sweep it. I pat it as if I'm using my beauty blender. Just like super, when you do your skin, you just kind of pat it, right? I just pat it with this brush so it's not sweeping any or like too much, because you really only want this, or I usually only want this on the inner half of my lid. It's like a everyday cut crease kind of situation. And this is just, I think this is a really nice color, and sometimes you don't have to do the extra priming steps or anything. So I think it's just kind of a nice little added. And I take the same brush that I had Diet Rootbeer on, and I just kind of but I blend in the Diet Rootbeer and the Ranch. I don't add any more product, I just use whatever was excess on the brush and just kind of pat and sweep, do a little, and it looks a little bit more blended, not as harsh of a line. Next, today I put, if you can see on this side in my inner corner, I put a little bit of Diet Cola, this really pretty like silver shimmery shade. And I think it gives you, again, a little bit of a pop. I'm here for the pop and the, like, you know, I want people to see my eyes. I want them to say, hey, you look great. Which, I mean, they always do anyways. So I just take my finger, a little bit on my pointer finger, and I'm just going to press it into my inner corner, like this. And I'll kind of press it into the side. And then it kind of leaves a little bit of a holographic. I think you can, this shade's really pretty to use as a highlighter too, but I didn't put any highlight on today. We're just going out like this. So that's all I really do to the eye, and then I put on some eyeliner. I use the Haus Labs Eye-Lie-Ner in shade Punk. The words have come off because I've used it so much, but this is what it is. And so I tight line, but not super tight, like not where I'm inside my eyeball, because like that, like I can put my finger in my eye without like having a conniption, but like this, it's too much. So I just go right along the lash line, and I try to make it as tight as possible. And then you can see there's a little bit of a wing there. I take whatever is there, and I kind of just a quick up. So now that it's kind of up, I take about around 3/4 of the way to halfway down in the wing. I'll pick a point and I'll swoop down onto my lid. So do you see how there's a little bit of a part right here where it's like not totally filled in? We just take the liner and we fill it in. Sorry, it's really hard for me to talk while I do eyeliner. It's just like I'm horrible at multitasking, but this is just above and beyond. And then I try to blend it by sweeping the like last little bit across my lid, and then I'll go from my inner corner and drag up across the lash line. really like the totally lined eyeliner eye look. I think it's really pretty. This one's a little thicker than this one. They're sisters, they're not twins. What else is new with my life? I can almost never get them look exactly the same, but that's how we go. So next I grab my eyelash curler. This one is MAC. And where am I? Here. I just go like this and a quick 1, 2, 3. I'll let it sit for a second and then I'll give a nice big one next. And now I'm taking, this has, honestly, I think this might be one of my new favorite mascaras. It's so nice. I love how it makes my eyelashes look. It's the Milk Makeup Kush mascara. It's not new by any means, but I have just never tried it before, and it was my birthday present from Sephora, and I wanted to try it, but I don't like to, like, I've had it before where I'll be like, oh my god, I really want to try it, and so I like buy the full version and then I hate it. And then I'm stuck with a full version of something that like I never used. And so, and I just, yeah, so it's nice when I get to try the trial sizes. So I take whatever's on it and I just kind of, I almost blink onto the mascara wand. And then I very lightly do my bottom lashes because sometimes when my bottom lashes are done I feel like I look a little psycho, but it's okay. And I'll do just a quick second coat on my upper lashes. And now they're up to the gods. And that is it. Now I'm ready to go out. I had a shower. I have my hair kind of curled because that's what it does. And I am ready to go out for the day, the evening, anything. For the day I usually don't wear as bold of a lip. Sometimes I'll put on just like a nude, or I'll put on the Haus Labs La Riot lip gloss in shade Corset. I think that's what it's called. It's just a nice nude lip gloss. Or Jeffree Star Cosmetics Leo is also a really nice one. Right now I happen to be wearing the Haus Labs Rip Lip Liner in shade Supermodel because that is what we are. Well, this video's done. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at glitterati_glamour. All my social media will be in the description below. I have a Twitter that I've just figured out how to do. It is at glitterati, GLAMR, because glamour is just too long. So I'll have updates on there, updates on my Instagram. I have a TikTok, which is glitterati_glamour or glitterati glamour. You'll find me. My name is Kaylin, if you don't know, but if you do, hi, I love you. And I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something, because it's what we're here for. And if you have any video suggestions, please let me know in the comments below. I had an idea before and I just need a little bit more time to execute it. So I'm also going away this next, for 10 days. Nowhere, don't worry, nowhere like scary. I'm doing a road trip up to Penticton with my family, so we are going to be staying there. So I will have to, if you let me know real quick, because I'm going to be pre-recording videos so you guys don't lose any of me. And yeah, so I love you all so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, have a good one. Bye.